Don't mess with this guy. This guy's from the south side of Tuktoyaktuk, Alaska. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Bruce Mckinnon.
What's up, guys? Good to see you. I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. Let's give a hand to Lenny, the host, and mic stands. We don't need no stinking mic stands. And also to Misery. Misery, I hear for all you single guys out there, Misery loves Three's Company. That is her favorite show, so you might want to get a hold of her later afterwards. I had Lenny introduce me as being from a place called Tuktoyaktuk, Alaska, because I have never actually been there as far as I remember. But my parents, who are here tonight celebrating their 50th anniversary, thank you. That's called the lead anniversary, where it just weighs so much that you can't handle it no more. They were married in March, 50 years ago, and they celebrated their honeymoon, being that my dad is such a romantic, in Tuktoyaktuk in the Northwest Territories of Canada. Good going, Dad. Don Juan. Anyway, the reason I say I'm from Tuktoyaktuk is because I was born in September and they were married in March. And I figured, wow, let me see, March, April, May, June, July, August. Wait, 6 months. Well, either I was really premature or I was in Tuktoyaktuk myself. I was at the honeymoon, folks. Anyway, that's just a little intro for my parents. Give them a round of applause. Okay, enough. I've got 30 minutes worth of belly laughs. I got to fit into a 10-minute pair of Speedos. So it's going to get ugly. Get your beer goggles on real quick. This last week, it was like for 5 days, 102 degrees Fahrenheit in Pasadena. And yesterday, they measured 114 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade in Death Valley. But all this week, it has been 120 degrees in the crack of my ass. I actually never thought that I would cut a fart that would feel like a cool breeze. It was 120 in my ass crack. And I farted, and it felt like it was 102 with the wind chill factor. I actually cut a fart that had wind chill factor. It was hot. It was hot, as I'm sure all of you have experienced it. One other thing I want to mention, it's a bit of a sad note. Yeah, it's a sad note. You're not supposed to laugh when it's a sad note, you know? See, sad note means you're supposed to go, woo, cry. Anyway, I lost an uncle recently, and I raced to the hospital. I didn't get there in time because by the time I got to the hospital, he had already gone through with the sex change operation. That's right. I lost an uncle, but I gained an aunt. My mom lost a brother. Hey, meet your sister. And I did get to the hospital after the operation. And he's been my Uncle Alan all my life, right? I've known him as Uncle Alan. So when I saw him with lipstick and boobs in the hotel bed, I was like, oh, hey, Uncle Alan, how you doing? And he said, oh, I'm your Aunt Karen now, Bruce. Call me your Aunt Karen. Oh, great. Alan, Karen Allen. I used to have a crush on Karen Allen. That's out the window. I cannot watch Raiders of the Lost Ark ever again. So anyway, here's my Aunt Karen, boob job, lipstick, same 5 o'clock shadow, same voice, saying, please don't call me Uncle anymore, Bruce. I'm your Aunt Karen. Would you like to take my new Volvo out for a spin? No, thanks, creepy aunt. But anyway, I said, it's hard, Uncle Alan. No, I'm your aunt. Well, I've known you as my uncle. Don't say uncle. Oh, okay, sorry. Call me your aunt. So she goes, come on over here, Bruce. And she goes to give me a hug, and she puts me in a headlock and says, "Don't say uncle." She put me in a headlock till I wouldn't say uncle. So finally she calmed down, let me go, and I noticed that, wow, when she had testes, she was less testy, and without testes, she's really testy. It's kind of one of them less is more deals. Anyway, he saw that I've got to get this straight. She saw that I was sad, and she said, "Well, Bruce, just think of it as when one door closes in life, another door or window opens." And I said, "Well, it's more like the door came unhinged, and it was improperly hung to begin with. So apparently they have replaced the door that used to have a knob that you would pull, and they've turned it into some 1800s saloon Wild West swinging doors that go this way. So it used to be a pull to enter. Now it's a kind of a push to enter thing. And other than that, I don't know about windows opening, but I'll take the padded cell." That's welcome to my circus freak sideshow I call family. Here's another one. My father is from Scotland. Very, very smart man. There he is. He's a Scotsman through and through. He is, and he was an engineer by the time he was 18. He sailed around the world. He's been through the Panama Canal like 12 times. He's a petrochemical engineer, a genius. He turns oil into gasoline. Like Jed Clampett shot some food, and the next day they called my dad. We said we need some gas because Jed Clampett went and shot some food. Anyway, he can turn oil into gas, which is no problem, but he cannot program a TV remote control to save his life. He calls me the other day. He says, "Hey, Bruce, I've got me new one of these TV screens. It's the ones that they're flat, but you put them still in the middle of the room anyway. I don't know what the difference is. The other one, oh, sure, it had a big back, but this one's flat, but it's still in the middle of the room." I said, "I'm having trouble with me remotes." I said, "Remotes, plural? Plural?" "Yeah, okay. Aye, laddie, come over and give me some help with the remotes." So I get over to the house, and he's got one TV and 6 f***ing remote controls on the table, right? And I said, "What's all these remote controls?" "Well, oh, laddie, you've got to understand, we've got the remote control that turns on the satellite box, then we've got the one that turns on the TV itself, then we've got the one that turns on the cable box, and then we've got the one for the DVD player." And then I went out and I bought me 2 of these universal remotes. But apparently, this one only works in the volume universe, and that one only works in the channel universe. So I'm like, so what's the problem, Dad? And she goes, "Well, I've got this other remote. I don't know what it is." "Oh, that's a garage door opener, Dad." That's the ones with one button. That opens a garage door, and we don't have a garage door. Okay? So you're opening someone else's garage door. Okay, so get rid of that one. "Oh, okay, laddie, okay. Well, what am I going to do? How am I going to consolidate me remote controls?" Well, I have no kind of idea myself because I have 5 remotes at my house. Anyway, finally he says, the 4 remotes I had before, they aren't even working. I said, "Well, have you checked the dilithium crystal, Scotty?" And he says, "What? What are you, daft?" No, I said, "Oh, you've got me thinking this now. You've got me talking like I'm Captain Kirk." I said, "I meant the batteries." "Oh, the batteries? Why didn't I think of that?" Anyway, guys, I see my time's up, and I want to say thank you for coming out. And one last word. Would everyone raise their glass and say Slanjava, which means to your health and the health of those you love. And to you, Mom and Dad. Oh.
Bruce Mckinnon, everybody. Keep it going for Bruce.